4 examples. One is everything is built on Sharefox from an agency point from an agency. Other part is more helping out a rental business on digital marketing and content product and publishing. Number 3 is more a booking widget, as in the customer has or creates a separate website and then connects it with Sharefox as a booking site. And we also have an open API, so it's you could use that if that's the right context, and you should. Good, and then I will loop in one by one in the different examples, and I think the first one is from Denmark, and it's called Bosscykler. It's made by Beyer Konoy. Would you? Is it okay for you to explain a bit about it, Peter? And also, both platform has been working with Sharefox, starts working with towards the customer.
Yeah. Hi everybody, I'm Peter. We started with Sharefox about 2 years ago, where our client Bosscykler came to us and said, we use a lot of time managing this bike rental. We have 2,500 bikes, and it was pen and paper and a Myland calendar. And the way you could see if a specific bike was rented was if the nail on the wall was empty, and it's this husband and wife store, and the wife was pregnant, and the husband couldn't handle doing the rental part, also selling bikes. So he came to us and said, could we do something to ease up this process? And I actually have a background in rental as well. I used to rent speakers and projectors and stuff. So I had been around this software many years ago, and I knew it was very dominated by American companies. So when they asked, oh, and can we have mobile payment? I was like, maybe. So I did a benchmark with everything I could find on Google, including Sharefox, and Sharefox clicked all the boxes. We could have more than one location. We are on the island of Bornholm, and this store has 2 shops, one in the north and one in the east. But they have different opening hours. They have different products. Some of them can be moved, but we wanted it in the same platform. So we had this great dialogue with Sharefox, and they ticked all the boxes, and the few boxes they didn't tick, they said we can make this. We can do it either in the system with something that's already there, but use it in another way, or they could make that little change. So we were very, very happy with it. We love the language function. We have a lot of tourists. That's one of of course, one of the biggest client groups for a bike rental company. And we can put the translations in easily, and it's optimized for SEO, search engine optimization. And we could integrate it with another system that had all the IDs for the exact bikes using the open APIs. And one of the greatest benefits from my standpoint as the one supporting the client is that Sharefox is based in Norway, so we don't have this time difference we had with the American systems. So we can get support instantly, and the support is competent. It's not some low level who has to accelerate it, and there goes a day with that every acceleration. Yeah. So yeah, I'm very satisfied with the partnership so far.
Thank you, Peter. And did you also put up all the content and set up the whole site on behalf of the customer? Yeah.
Yeah. And we integrated it into an existing site so that we didn't lose. We used a lot of time on search engine optimization on the existing site, so we have it like a sub site for the rental part, so that we didn't lose that, and we got even more on your end.
Good. That was one example on Sharefox, and thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
Following up with Adcomer, I'm not sure if Nima is present. I got the heads up that he wasn't sure, he had a meeting. Okay, then I will have to present, but I will do that because I know this case pretty well. In this case, it's a customer of Sharefox. It's car rental in Lofoten in northern Norway. It's booming with tourism in these days there, so we see a lot of new entrants within the car rental industry. And in this case, I think customer and Sharefox put up the website and such, but then they needed help both on content publishing but on digital marketing, because these are mostly operating a car rental service and not very digital marketing is not the cutting edge competence. So Adcomer have been helping, also using the toolbox in Sharefox in terms of SEO, and also helping them out on digital marketing, getting the ranking and such, so they get their fair share of bookings. So that's also a very interesting area for agencies. One thing is like helping them putting up the website or the digital rental service, but then it's also the running business and how to market it. I would not go so much into detail as Nima is not here, but they've been helping them for quite a few months now and see really good results on rankings and number of bookings. Then we have seen one where everything was built by an agency, and this one they primarily helped with the marketing part when the site was up. And then I have an examples of combination, like in a lot of the cases, the customer have a website from before, or they want to have other business areas, so it's more natural that the booking part is a smaller part of it. And to introduce such a case, I have Malin from the digital agency Netron. You're the CEO of Netron, a digital agency in Norway, and you explain us, tell us a bit about Lagerboxen and what you've been doing for them.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. My name is Malin, as you said. So last year we had the opportunity to work with this exciting project with Sharefox, with a customer called Boxen Minilager. When they came to us, they had no brand name, no visual identity, and no technical setup. So we started from scratch together with Inlet. We started, and then Sharefox came into the mix. We created a brand guide that laid the foundations for the visual profile and helped us shape the direction of the website. The customer decided to go for a WordPress-based solution, not just the booking part, because they wanted the flexibility to grow beyond self-storage. Their ambition is to explore new direction, and this platform gives them the freedom to do so without having to rebuild it later. So we integrated with Sharefox, where it would be natural in all the places in the web page, to ensure a seamless experience for the use for the end user, regardless of the future changes behind the scenes in Boksen Minilager. Yeah, I think that's it. Working with Sharefox has been easy and fun and very interesting.
Thank you, Malin. And if someone has questions, just post them along the way.
Do that.
Good. That was examples where the main site is built on WordPress and then it's combined with Sharefox on the booking and subscription part. I just made an excess slide to elaborate a bit on that, because we have what they call an embed feature that, as you can see here, this is a surf shop with a quite extensive e-commerce platform and a lot of content, and then they have a rental part, and we actually embed, and there's a booking widget that you can embed into the main site. So that's also an option. That's when that is relevant. Good. Then we've been through built on Sharefox, primarily working on marketing, helping out on marketing, and a combination of main website and other platform and combined with Sharefox. And then it's also possible to make total new services outside of Sharefox just using our API. Nitea is a cutting-edge digital agency in Stockholm. I know Christian is present here. We promised to not go into technical details because you've not been the tech head of the process, but they made a service around, it's a premium membership in Sauna, where everything on the subscription and membership part is done on a WordPress site, and then they combine all the bookings and the access on Sharefox. I don't know if you want to add something in general, Christian, just on the collaboration and so on.
No, hi Fred. No, you explained it quite well. We had a seamless solution here with Sharefox, and extremely good cooperation with you guys with the background and everything combined with the website. So very happy for this collaboration with you guys.
Thank you, Christian. Let's hope it's one of many. We also it's good when the developers on both sides and the CTO were so hands-on in this project. So it worked pretty well because it's pretty advanced on statuses and membership and what should be accessible only to members and whatnot, and so back and forth. I saw there was a question. I don't know, Beyer Konoy, if you have any results from going from old school pen and paper to online booking and all on Sharefox.
I don't know if it increased because I'm not part of the company in that way, so I don't know the results before, but I'm sure, thinking from my own experiences, that it eases the entry, that you can go on a website, you can see this is the price for this period, and no surprises. So I'm really sure that it increased, but I don't have the exact numbers because I'm not involved in that part of their business.
Thank you, Peter. Then we showed examples on different level and ended with the API here. So just if there's a bigger, more complex assignment and you need to use the API into something else, it's an open API, and we have resources and skilled and can guide you how to do that. Good. Then a bit about what we call the Sharefox Partner Program, and it's not a very uniform program, but we have quite a lot of collaborators and agencies working with us in these days, and we hope and think it should increase, because from an agency point, especially in the SMB market, where maybe the end customer, the company they're into their business but not very skilled in handling digital solutions or such, we see it's a fantastic opportunity for the agency to help set up the whole booking site on Sharefox. It's an easy tool. You can do it all by yourself. You could publish products, content and everything, and also set the main configurations, and you get help from support from our side if they need, and you could charge the customer how much you want, or the price. You could handle this part. Normally, if it's a direct customer to Sharefox, we do it, and we try to keep the cost low because we want to get them started, and it's a software. We are a software company, so that's a main source. But we see often that a lot of a customer they ask us, and we have the skill set, but we have no capacity, or capacity is mainly towards the product. So it's super good if agencies come in and help the customers putting up the rental service and the booking site. And then there's a software fee, and of course, if you have an extended collaboration, then we look into type of shared fees, but then there got to be some volume. And then the next area of agency work is, of course, after helping the customer establishing the new service, it's a running marketing topic that you could help your customer, and if they succeed in their business, then you get more business. So that's and then it's primarily for agencies. It's primarily number one, helping them setting up the rental, the website, and the rental and booking service, and then it's the assisted marketing and help them from an agency point. And I wasn't sure in this meeting how much into the details we should go, but this is from Sharefox from the back end, how you could set up templates, you could do some scripting, you could customize a lot, and we also made we also have what we call a low-code editor, sort of, and sort of an API. So there's a lot of opportunities for your agency to play around with these our toolboxes.
We have a bunch of tools that you can use. So from some front-end customization and some integrations, and then there are two types of integrations, like backend and workflow when you want to send orders into different systems. That's one type that we saw a need for. And then the last one is when you need to integrate a bit on the front end. For example, Nitea had that situation recently. And then it's possible to use our embed feature.